fighting for? What drives you? Is your purpose your family? Is it to prove the South is wrong? Is it to prove yourself right? What is your purpose? Write down your purpose. Carry it with you everywhere. Feel it deep and promise yourself every day you will live your purpose with zero excuses. Somebody's waiting for you to mess up. Somebody's waiting for you to give up. Someone is waiting for you to fall. So when you're challenged by life, what are you going to do? When you feel like you're at your lowest point in life, will you go in the tide? Or will you make the move to be successful? Don't look back. Just remember where you came from. And let that drive push you to go forward. It's not always going to be an easy road. And when you're in success, don't take it for granted. You cherish those moments you had to go through. Those moments you were without. And when you fall down, get back up. You need to find something that drives you. Something that no matter what happens, this part of you does not change. This drive in you does not change. This purpose never dies. No matter how many times life knocks you down, your purpose pulls you up every time.
Meanwhile, we said the whole
is the reason I will not take no for an answer. When it hurts, keep going. Those cloudy days, those storms, telling you to keep going. Those times in your life when you can't see how you're gonna make it. Some things you can't change. You just have to live with it. But if you do have a choice, make the right choice. Your purpose is that one thing that lights you up. It's the one thing that will get you up early. That one thing. When you're doing it, time stops. Your purpose may be something you don't want. It may be seeing someone in your past and thinking, no matter what, I will ensure I never end up like that. Your purpose is always something that lights a fire in you. I will do this no matter what. My family is counting on me. My friends are counting on me. I am counting on me.
Okay. Good evening once again. I hope you can all hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah, good evening.
Good
Okay,
evening.
Good evening. Good evening. So, I'll kindly urge you all to keep your microphones on mute while the presentation is ongoing. And then probably at the end, if you have questions, you could raise your hand. I would allow you to talk, and then we keep going. So, let me first ask, who knows why we are here? Can just type that in the chat box if you know why we are here, why we've gathered here for this meeting this evening. Just something brief. Okay, PGW-GH Longrich says yes. Kindly tell me why you are here. Something brief in the chat box.
I was invited for this meeting by Parents Apia.
Okay, Obed Kwenu.
Kwedu.
Kwedu, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. So, as we all know, this is going to be a 7-day intensive training for all members of Longrich, Ghana. And what are your expectations for this 7 days intensive training? To attend presentation for present. Okay, thank you, Dr. Yalfe. What will be your expectations at the end of this 7-day intensive training for all members? If you want to speak, kindly raise your hand. I'll let you in and then mute afterwards. Better still, you can also type in the chat box and I'll read it out. Okay. Anyone? Hello, I hope you can all hear me. Okay, to know 90% of what Longrich is all about, expectations, to know more about business. Okay, I can feel the heat. I can feel the heat. Let me just allow these people in. Okay, so I know you're wondering why you are here, and like I said earlier, you are here for a 7-day intensive training, and you could be asking yourself, what's the relevance of this training? First of all, trainings are really relevant or vital in the network marketing business because one, they inspire your success in this business. Most of the time, what I mean by inspiring your success in this business means you are able to learn enough to maximize your income, and then your skills, you sharpen your skills and then everything to help you thrive in this business. And it's also to equip you to know more about what you are up to, so I don't fumble around. So many times people join network marketing business and then they go to sleep and then expect results at the end. No, it doesn't work that way. When you join, you need to follow the system. You need to follow it to maximize your income, to maximize you sharpen your skills, you maximize your income, you do all of those. So trainings are really vital in this business and you need to take them very serious. It's also essential to energize you. It's going to energize you to pull up or to push so much into the business. Let me allow these people in. So we have to fasten our seatbelts and then make sure we take part in this 7 days intensive training. I'm William Emmanuel Fair. I'm going to be your host for this evening session. That's day 1, and then we are going to look at what to know as a new Longrich business partner. To quickly take you through the timetable if I have some time, and then I'll introduce you your data or the one who is going to do the presentation for tonight. So today we are doing today we are doing what to know as a new business partner. Tomorrow we are going to do knowing our Longrich products. Day 3, which is Wednesday, we are going to look at maximizing your weekly performance bonuses. Day 4, maximizing your weekly fast start bonus with combo packages and recruiting strategies. And then day 5, we are going to have a general business opportunity meeting. And then day 6, which is on Saturday, our own Longrich diva, Mrs. Sylvia Lawson, will have a kind of meeting. I'll stamp one of our star directors. And then on day 7, we are going to spice it all up with all of us here. So, without wasting much time, I'm going to use our presenter for this evening. She's one beautiful lady I've known for quite a short while, and she's also a student at University of Ghana, Legon. She's a D2 achiever, and trust me, her voice alone can sign up once. So let's all welcome Belinda Nudeko, who is going to take us through what we must do as new partners in the Longrich business. Belinda, let me start. Okay.
Hello everyone, good evening. Please, can everyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. Please, can we all mute our microphones? Okay, Aunt Sylvia. Thanks. Someone, Gifty Amayal, please, can you mute your microphone?
Okay.
Stolen projects, shockingly mediocre accomplishments, which will not pass for the achievement.
I hope you can all see the screen.
According to NC, have been done.
Yes,
All
we
right.
can.
Okay. Please, someone, Agnes, please, can you mute your mic? Oh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So today, as you already know, my brother has introduced us to today's topic, which is what you need to know as a Longrich business partner. And as he mentioned earlier, my name is Belinda Nudako, and I'll be taking you tonight. William, please, next slide. So we already know we are here to talk about our one and only Longrich. Please, next slide. So he spoke about who I am, and I'm Belinda. I'm 22 years. I'm University of Ghana, level 400. I read social work and education. I'm the general secretary for the Students Entrepreneurship Fund Club, and I'm a new Diamond 2 leader. Please, next slide. So before we start, we all know that we need to have the warrior mindset, that there's no limit to how far we can go as long as we keep learning and we don't stop. Every day we learn, every day there's something new that we need to know. So as long as we keep learning and we keep going this business, we will definitely succeed. William, please. Next slide. Please go back. So, still on the warrior mentality, we need to remember that we are fighters. Every day when you wake up, you say this. You can screenshot this and keep it. Every morning when you wake up, after praying, after reading your Bible, you read this to yourself. I am a fighter. I will stand strong. I will stumble and I will fall, but I will never give up. It might take longer at times, but I will stand back up and keep fighting. Every day we fight to stay in this business, to do other things. We just need to keep reminding ourselves that we will stand strong and we will never fall. That's one of the things that keep us going in businesses and everything that we do in our lives. So please make sure you keep up the warrior mentality. So today's topic, we are going to talk about the benefits of being a partner. William, please, the next slide. So the first thing you need to know is that as a partner, you get discounts on products. The discounts allow you to get a product at a company price instead of the retail price. You get to buy it and you save more money, because if I'm to sell it to you and I sell one bar of soap, one pack of soap, say 40 cedis to you, if you're a partner, you get it at 31 cedis. Nobody can take any away, nobody can add any money to it. So that's one of the very most important benefits. You can use the product at home if you want to. You can sell it and also get your profits on it. But then, because of your membership, you get to buy it at the company price. Next slide, please. You also get access to the product value, so which is the PV. As we all know, all our products have PVs allocated to it. So anytime you buy products, because you're a member, you get those PVs and you add up to, in case there's any promotion, it's all accumulated and then they benefit you. It's so incentives to, you also get the chance to participate in those things because the product values, or which is the PVs, are added to you. But as a non-partner, if you buy the product, you don't get the PVs. But as a partner, when you buy each product, all those little PVs are added to you, and also your you can use the product value, which is a PV. It can be added in case you want to upgrade. So if you started as a cube silver, because of the product, you can keep growing until you get to gold or VIP, or even to become a stockist. Next slide. William. Yes, you also get access to product promotions. So once you have a team that is ready to build and ready to work, you would also benefit from the ongoing promotions, because all the things that they do will accumulate and also get your team to qualify for maybe free product promotion. So last week we had buy a 60 PV or buy a 120 PV and get some free products. So right now we have a new promo just for joining today's meeting. Anyone who buys products worth 60 PV or more from any of our PGW stockists this week alone will get nose mask for free. So please grab that opportunity. Next slide, please. So the weekly pay. Once you have a team which is ready to build, every week, if you are able to sell products and buy products or any PVs that you're able to make, if you're able to get people to come on board to sign up as members, all these things to produce results. So to be able to get that weekly pay, all you need to do is to work collectively with your team, encourage them and motivate them to produce results, and help them to understand that for all of you to be able to earn money weekly from Longrich, you need to be able to have some activity going on in the team. Next slide, please. So the bonuses. Your partnership gives you the chance to benefit from promotions like the fast start bonus, the performance bonus, the development bonus, the leadership bonus, and other bonuses. And all these bonuses will be explained in the course of the week. So you need to make sure you are here to be able to understand how you can benefit from all these bonuses and others that will be mentioned during this week's presentation. Next slide, please. So the only way we can all benefit from this is to be consistent. We need to advertise the products. We need to share them on all our social media platforms. We need to attend training sessions like this one and meetings. Right now, due to COVID-19, all our meetings have even been brought to your doorstep. All you need to do is buy data, get the Zoom meeting ID, and join. Just listen. You need to ask questions. Who is your upline? Do you know who your upliner is? Are you asking questions about the business? Is there something you don't understand and you need more information on? Are you learning more about the product? Every day I learn something new from Mr. Kennedy about the products. Thank you, Sylvia. I join meetings. I am able to ask some questions about things I don't know. You need to also find innovative ways in which you can sell your product. Look at the people around you. How do they react? What problems do they have? How well do you know the product that you can be able to recommend something to them? I mean, just last week, Mr. Kennedy encouraged me that even though I have an alkaline capsule, I need to get some other things, and I made up my mind to get my water tester. Trust me, I got the water tester that night, and the next morning, I had to the cup. Why? Because I had the necessary tools to be able to do a product presentation. You need to have most of the products, the very essential ones that can help you to build your business. Because apart from talking, people need to see results. And you can only know all these things if you join meetings, if you explain the business, if you talk to people about it. Next slide, please. Now to our incentives. Of course, in Longrich, most of these things can be achieved when you have an active team. So once you have a team that's ready to work, ready to earn money, and you're able to build up, you benefit from incentives such as the travel promo. So every 3 months, the company releases a promotion, which is an all expense paid trip to a country. It could be China, it could be Dubai, it could be USA or Singapore or Greece and other countries around the world. Recently, they just ended the Dubai trip promotion. And I'm sure many of you, new ones, I don't know if you came to meet, but there's celebrations going on for people who have qualified for such trips, like people like Christina, Madam Sylvia, William, and many more. Next slide, please. So this is the just ended Dubai trip. And as you can see, there are requirements. So if you have an active team and you're able to meet any of these requirements, qualify, the company pays for every single thing. All you need to do is to get your traveling bag and go and chill. Next slide, please. Another promotion that the company runs is the car promo. This is a 1 year promotion starting from January to December. They have 6 month intervals, but then if you're not able to do the one between 6 months, you can still do the one between 1 year. The good thing about this trip or this promotion is that when you're able to win the trip or if you're able to qualify for the trip, there's a probability that you will be able to make the cut to qualify for a car. So if you have an active team, like I keep saying, people who are ready to build and people who are ready to win the car, they would also work and all of you will collectively get results. Next slide. So this is the current promotion going on for the car award. The requirements are there. So all you need to do is to work hard with your team. And it's still ongoing, hasn't ended yet. So even if you just came on board as a member today or you recently joined, you can still work. Once you have an active team, you'll be able to qualify for this promotion at the end of this year. Next slide, please. So another incentive that the company gives is scholarships. They provide an all expense paid scholarship program to members who have been able to achieve the rank of diamond, star director one, sorry. They are given the opportunity to study for a degree abroad. So once you get to star director one of the new benefits you get is this scholarship to one of the good universities abroad to study for a degree. You don't pay a penny. The company does it all. Next slide, please. And one of the biggest incentives you can get from Longrich is the house fund. So a partner who has also been able to reach the rank of director two, star director two, is allowed to take a loan worth $150,000 to either build a house or any other thing you need it for. But mostly it's for houses. It's a house fund. It's a loan without interest. So you get this money, you can put up a building or you can buy a house, and the company will take it back without any interest, not even one CD extra cash on it. So that is one of the important incentives the company has to give. Okay, so another thing I'd like to mention before I end my presentation is that as a language partner, there is something that you need to know that there will always be rejections, even from your first point of call, which is your family. Once you start, since they are not seeing anything, they will try to discourage you. They will try to tell you that this thing is a scam. People have been scammed so many times from various means, but you need to be able to be consistent. Like I mentioned, you need to be able to put yourself together, which is one reason why you need the warrior mentality. Because if you are not able to hold on or you're unable to push yourself together, you will lose focus. When I started this business, my father said he sent me to school to learn. He did not send me to school to look for money. If I said I'm working with Longrich, does that mean I want to pay my own school fees? Or now I have money, I'm working? But after they started seeing one or two things, now they use the product. And if I tell them I'm going to the office or to meet a client, all they say is make sure you come back early. So it is time that you need, it's consistency. You need to persevere because I've met so many people who have told me, I don't want to do this business. I can't do it where I'm not. Network marketing is not for me. I just don't have luck with network marketing. What like so many excuses, so many things that sometimes I sit down and I feel like I'm going to cry because I feel like I've been sitting in this business and I'm not doing anything. But little by little, and with the help of my upliners and my team, Sylvia, Mr. Kennedy, William, Faustina, Patience, and all the people, the new people I'm meeting, the old ones, everybody is here to help. We are all one company. If you have any challenge, make sure that you speak to someone about it because PGW is one big family and everybody is ready to help. Thank you. Please, if you have any questions, I'm ready to answer.
Great. Thank you very much, Belinda Nudeko. for this awesome presentation. I would like to add a few more things to what she said. In this business, it's very crucial that you learn constantly. Almost all the time, you need to learn something new. You need to learn constantly. Don't let your upline rest. If Mr. Amako is on the call, he would confirm. The first week I joined, he never rested. As deep as 12 a.m., I was on him to learn so much, and I'm glad I was able to learn at least more than 50% of what he knows. And I'm also glad I was able to research. You need to learn how to research on your own also, because it's not always that he or she will be around to give you more insight. And then you also need to know your products. You see, network marketing business is just not about the product, it's a system. But then whilst you learn about the system, you also need to know the products, know the efficiency of the product, so that when you're talking to someone or you are trying to sell to someone, you know what exactly to say so that you don't lie about the products and then the business. Thank you very much, Belinda, once again, and questions are now invited. Kindly unmute if you have a question or a contribution.
Can I say something?
Yes,
Yeah.
on slide.
I just want to say well done to Belinda. Hey, Belinda. You've done very well. That was a very powerful presentation. And I just want to use Belinda to encourage everybody who is on this call. She's a small girl danger. Small girl danger. You can't see her well, but she's packaged small as well. But she's a powerful lady, and she's been in this business for a few months as well. She's in the University of Ghana, but Belinda has always been very consistent. Ever since I've known Belinda, she's been very consistent. I think it comes with the name, because I know other Belindas whose fire I cannot even attempt to quench. So well done on such a powerful presentation. And for those of us who are on the call who think that we will never be able to do this presentation, or I'm shy, or I'm this, look at this powerful presentation Belinda has done. So let's all be encouraged, and please speak up, ask questions. If the presentation ends and we are like, any questions, then the whole house becomes quiet. Let's not encourage that. Ask questions or make contributions, make it interesting so that new people will see that we are really here and we are excited about the business. Our excitement shows. People see your excitement and ask you about the business. So let's be excited. Let's make contributions. Let's ask questions. And let's make the group very vibrant. Thank you so much, Belinda, once again. That was a powerful one. Over to you, Bob.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. This is Sylvia Lawson. Any more contributions, please, or questions?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Sapia.
Oh, Belinda, that was an awesome presentation. I don't have any question, just to congratulate you for that wonderful presentation you shared with us this evening. I mean, I'm speechless now. And if you are new, this is not even for new people, old members as well, because we've always learned that this business, if we are struggling to progress in ranks, the best thing is to start from the basics. And if you want to know where to start from, this is exactly where you have to start from. And Belinda has just listed it all out for us. So thank you very much, Belinda. Well done.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello. Yeah, please. I'm yet to join. I've just been introduced to this business and I'm yet to join. But I've realized that looking at some of the products, their prices are quite higher than the normal ones in the market. So how am I able to convince someone to buy a pad which is 5 CDs at a price of 22 Ghana cedis for them to buy? Is it not going to be a difficult task for me? Thank you.
That's interesting. It's a good question.
Can anyone take the
Okay.
Hello.
answer?
This is a really good question.
Hello. Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
May I come in?
Yes, please.
Yes. In the first instance, Belinda, thank you very much. I think your presentation was very precise, very, very apt. And as someone who joined less than 4 months ago, I think, like Willie said, I keep learning every day. And within this short while, I've learned quite a lot. Now, coming back to the question of our products being too expensive, what I would say is that good things don't come cheap. Good things, they never come cheap. If you want a good thing, you better go for the right one. It is said if you want to eat apples, eat the fatty and juicy one. Most important is that I've used a product and the product is good for me. The product worked for me. If it did, then if it's expensive, I go for it. Why would I want to go for a cheaper one, which I've got one which is expensive and is good and is working for me? So that is the argument. These are some of the arguments you meet on the way. I asked myself the same thing once. I went into a shop long before I joined Longrich, and I was going to buy toothpaste. I went in there, and I usually buy my, what is it, either the Pepsodent or something for 4 cedis. And someone came in there and picked a Longrich toothpaste and was paying,
I'll be
I think,
blessed.
35 or 40 Ghana cedis. I was just looking at the person. I said, wow, what must be wrong with this person? Can't you guys get 4 cedis and get your Pepsodent and walk away? Until I met Ken. Incidentally, he spoke about a problem that I had. I also had a gum problem. And my daughter, who is in Canada, had visited earlier and brought me Sensodyne because someone told me that Sensodyne was good. I used it. Well, it helped to some extent, but it got finished. It was later that I got to know that it was even Longrich was producing Sensodyne. I said, wow. So now I've got original people, then let me hook on them. Yeah. So these are some of the questions that you meet, but don't be discouraged by these questions. They will come and they will go. Whoever buys something that is expensive, if it is good for the person, they will come back. So I think most important is to get to the business, just convince people you've used the thing. That's why it says when you buy it, use it. You've used it, it worked for you. Recommend someone. This thing is good. Yes, it's expensive. But if you say something expensive, it's also relative. If you say something is expensive, it's a relative phenomenon. Expensive in what terms? Expensive in its goodness? If it's expensive in its goodness, it must be expensive for a good cause. Let us pick it up and then use it. So these questions will come and go. We have people who go to hospitals with sicknesses. If you go and they tell you this drug costs this much, but that is the only drug that is going to heal you, you're going to find money and go for it anyway, be it expensive or not. If you have a belief that this thing will work for me, you go for it. So don't be bothered by some of these things. These are questions which will come and go, but stay focused, use the product, and then testify and talk about the product and talk about the company and get on. Some will join, some will not join. It doesn't matter. If you fall down 10 times, get up 10 times and get going. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Namesake, Belinda. Well done. That was
Thank
a
you
good
so much.
one. Yes, it's very encouraging to see that within a short while you have progressed this far. So you've done well. Hope the subsequent ones will be better, and then yes, we'll all grow together. That was a good one. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you so
Very
much.
proud of you. Okay.
Don't answer the question by 2 minutes.
Yeah, hello.
Yes.
All right. My name is Kennedy Amwako, and I want to congratulate Belinda for such a very brief but precise and concise education that she has given to us. I have a testimony to also share about what Doc have just said in relation to the price of the product. And I want to encourage the person who asked the question that the first point of call to determine whether the products are expensive or not is you using the product yourself. Given my own testimony, my wife had a toothache for more than 1 year. We had been to the hospital, visit dentists severally. We spent over 1,000 Ghana cedis. The toothache was still there. We couldn't get solution. Eventually, the dentist recommended that we should go and extract the teeth. Prior to that, I was complaining Longrich product is too expensive. However, we bought this toothpaste at a price of 35 Ghana cedis from a mall. And that was what solved the problem in 3 days. Tell me, if you tell me to go and buy that toothpaste again for somebody who have a toothache for even 500 Ghana cedis, I will pay for it. And why will I pay for it? I'll pay for it because it will solve the toothache problem. So people say that Longrich is a solution provider. It's a problem solver. And no problem that has a solution comes cheap. And that is the reason why our products are that. They are not the ordinary products on the market. They are solution providers. So you must identify one of the products, use them yourself, and once you get value for it, that can be your source of testimony for someone else to also use the products. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Makun. It's now your hand is up. You have the floor, please.
Yes, I just want to congratulate Belinda
Thank
for
you.
such a wonderful presentation. I mean, it's very inspiring and encouraging to see you take this bold step. And you did well. It was straight to the point. And I just want you to know that we are proud of you, and we're looking forward to you to mounting bigger stages.
Thank
So
you.
well done.
Thank
Keep
you.
it up and keep pushing.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Is there any other question or contribution? Okay. All right. So, in the absence of further
Sorry. There's a contribution. Patience says she has a contribution
okay, patience. Please unmute.
in the chat.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
Good evening to everyone.
Good evening.
First of all, thank you so much, Belinda, for this wonderful presentation. You have done really well. And I'm sure anyone that was here for the first time has at least got the basics to get started in this business and also to have the courage to move on in this business. I wanted to share something little about the question that the lady asked about the pad. The one thing I would say is that every time you buy the Longrich products or you have some to sell, you make sure that you read the ingredients and what it does. We have the things that the products do on the packages. So you have to read them and you have to research before so that you can build confidence in talking about the product itself. And one thing about the pad is that it has the anion slot. There's a green slot in the middle of the pad. And what that slot does is a lot. It does a lot. If you research about that slot, it will tell you that it traps moisture, lots of liquid. It can hold liquid. And that strip also over there prevents you from having blood clots. It also helps you to not have menstrual pains. A lot of people have all these problems when they are menstruating, a lot of ladies. And so apart from buying the usual parts in the market are like 5 cedis or even less, they are going to spend much more money to buy medicines to cure their menstrual pains and all that. But this one pad, which is just 20 cedis or just a little more than 20 cedis, is going to solve all these problems for you. So why don't you go for that option? Why do you want to buy a pad at like 5 cedis and then go buy a lot of medicines to cure your menstrual pain? So this is just one of the reasons why the pad is expensive and all the Longrich products are expensive, because they work. They are quality products. They are organic products. They contain organic ingredients that work, that will not give you any side effects. So if I've spoken something that can help the lady, I'm sure this will be it. That they are expensive because they are products that are quality and they are products that work. So thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Patience, for this awesome contribution also.
You're
Hello.
welcome.
Yes, hello.
This is Dennis.
Okay.
Berlin, thank you very much for the presentation. Even though I'm less than 2 months in this business, but what I've realized is that this business is strategy. You need strategy to move forward in this business. A strategy that can work for someone who is living in a residential area cannot work for someone who is staying in a small town or a village, because of different, some of financial situation is differ. So there's this one I did with my upline William. There's a strategy I use with my upline William. I remember I signed up when I joined. I signed up one guy. The person was not active. He just registered week. I've not heard anything. I called the person.
Oh, what happened to Dennis?
Hello.
Yeah, Dennis, we can hear you.
This member was not active, was quiet. I wasn't hearing anything from the person. So 2 weeks later, I spoke to my boss William that this is what I plan, this strategy I want to use to see if it will work. So I signed up another person under the person I brought who is not active, and I made him enjoy the fast start bonus. Immediately the following week, the person got that money into his mobile money account, mobile wallet on his phone. He called me, he said, Dennis, so the business, is that how it works? I said, yes. So I told you, this business, if you are active and become serious, you can earn more money. So he was very happy. The following day, the person brought 3 people to join. So this is how everything started moving on gradually. I'm learning a lot from William. So this is the small contribution I can also make. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you very much, Dennis. Thank you. Mr. Marco, please, are you on the call?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Probably another contribution.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh, if Mr. Magu is there, please let him finish, then I can follow up.
Oh, Doc, you can proceed.
Okay, thank you very much. I think I would want also to congratulate Mr. Marco and the whole team of my upliners, including my own son, William, who is inspiring me so much. There's something that Mr. Marco said some time ago. I remember when he came to my office, and you will not believe that Mr. Marco had to drive from Accra to Winneba just to meet me. But we had met earlier. We invited him to a Rotary meeting. I was the president by then, I think 3 years ago, and we gave him only 15 minutes. Now, he spoke, so there wasn't much. Occasionally, he would send me something. I said, Guy, I want to learn something about you. I want to see you. Where are you? He says, I'm in Accra. I said, oh, I'm in Winneba. I would want to come and see. He said, I'm passing through, so I'll pass by. He came, and that was the day he convinced me. That was the day. What I want to say is to say kudos to all of you, my uplines, for encouraging the young ones to come up. If we keep on with this kind of training, and these young ones in their 20s, mid-20s, late 30s, if we encourage them and give them training, I think there's so much that can be done. So let us keep it up. And the young ones, well, some of us have got a few years to go. We are in this just to push you as much as you can to go. So just take the advantage and then move as fast as you can. The second issue that I remember Mr. Maku told me, and he's been saying it, that do not tell lies to sell the products of Longrich. Longrich is selling itself. Longrich is not made up of greedy people. Here is this one Chinese philanthropist or kind-hearted person who has come up and he shared so much that it is getting to some of us Africans who never thought we could even buy Longrich toothpaste for 35 Ghana cedis. I think it's something magnanimous, and then let us buy on that. Please, let's tell no lies. Speak the truth. If the person will buy, let him buy. If he will not buy, let him go. If the person wants to join, let him join. If he doesn't want to join, let him go. Let her go. One day, she or he will chase you up. So that is the way it goes. And like I always mention, once you get going, if you don't stop, at least that's what I've seen. Within my only 3 months or 3.5 months, I haven't gone far. But at least I can see that there's a future for this. So tell no lies, speak the truth to them. Let those who will come, come. Those who will go, that is fine. Wish them well. But I think this has come as a blessing, particularly to Africa. And Africa south of the Sahara, where generally we say we are within the poor zone. I think this is a business opportunity. It is something that is emerging that can help us, that can raise our profile a little bit up. So let us grab it. Let's be truthful. Let's use the thing. Let's genuinely prove to the people that the company is a genuine company, that the products are great, that everything about Longrich is great. Most of the time, I think even the business aspect must be the last. Let us show the evidence to the people that I had crunches of my body. I use this bamboo soap, and look at my body now. Would you believe it? Some people say, I can't get anyone to be under me, not even one person. I said, wow. So in this country of close to 30 million, if there is one person, if you can't talk to one person, if one single person cannot believe in you, then probably you also have something on yourself that you have to work on. I remember not long ago, a friend of mine who is a colleague in the university heard that I had joined this business, and he came to my office. He says, Yao, I hear you have joined this company. I said, yes, I joined about 2 months ago. He said, yes, someone told me about it, and I've come to your office. Yao, how much should I bring to join the business? That's the question she asked me. Because she knows I'm the type who will not tell her lies. So sometimes when people ask me this question, I ask them, so don't you have any 3 people in your own family who are so close to you that if you tell them, hey, this thing is good, go for it, they will not go for it? A country of close to 30 million, can't you get 3 people in a country of 30 million who believe in you? Then you're someone else. Then probably you have to work on yourself and not the other people. 3 in the whole country. Then you don't believe in yourself, you don't believe in anyone, and there's something that you have to do about yourself. So give it a try. Huh? Don't lose before the whistle blows. Thank you very much. And sorry for speaking too much.
Thank you very much, Doc. Quite some amazing contributions. Thank you. Mr. Mako, please, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm very happy this very evening by the fact that Belinda was able to move on with this presentation. I must say this is her first presentation on the PGW platform. And I'm glad that we have not less than 32 people as at now still on the call. I appreciate all of you for being on this call. This is just the beginning. And I also admire what Doc said, the younger ones take over. And that is my purpose for considering this Longrich business. If it's about money, professional accountant, with all that I do, I believe God has blessed me enough to at least live a worthy life to Christ. But to see the younger ones coming up is my reason. Tomorrow is going to be another day of explosion. Today is just the beginning. Tomorrow we're going to learn about Longrich products. It will amaze you the kind of testimonies you're going to hear, the kind of truth about our products. You must know the product. It's the products that carry us forward. It's the products that can make you become successful in this business. It's not about the lies that people say. It's not about all the materials that are on Facebook. That is the truth. Come tomorrow and learn the truth. Nothing but the truth that speaks for itself. Tomorrow, we're having 2 other powerful speakers. One is going to host, just like William did, and the main speaker is another Belinda, who is going to speak to us tomorrow. She's also a professional. She's very good. She's been in the business. She's a Diamond 4 achiever. She's not even up to 6 months in this business, but she has qualified for her first Dubai incentive trip. And today I was in the manager's office planning when we can travel. And the answer was, let's study the terrain a little. Let's see how the virus situation will be. And immediately it is true, PGW, you are going to organize it. You are going to hold it for the whole nation, and we're going to do well. Sly Sylvia, who you can see the picture on the screen, is going to partner with us to organize this trip. Now, the main program, this one is just preparation, warm up towards Saturday. Saturday, we're having a 2-star director in Longrich, the Lion of Africa, Charles Tambo, joining us on this call. And Sylvia is going to host. Please, from tomorrow, invite more people. If today is 32 people, if everybody invites one person to join the call tomorrow to learn about our product, not only existing partners, people who don't know about our product, invite them. We must be 64 minimum ending the call tomorrow. So please, I urge everybody, share the flyer you see on the screen. It's on our platform. Share it to everybody. Let everybody come on the call. But most importantly, the conference room has been booked on Zoom for only 100 people. The room will be open 10 minutes to the time. Let's make sure we have all logged in before it is time for the program at 7 p.m. Ghana time, 8 p.m. Nigeria, 8 p.m. UK time. Make sure you've logged on before it's 7 o'clock because the room will get full up. So once you are in before it gets full up, bam, all the rest will have to go and watch on Facebook. Thank you very much and have a good evening. William, I hand over to you.
Great. Thank you very much, Mr. Malcolm. So as Mr. Malcolm rightly said, fasten your seatbelts, get ready for tomorrow as we dive deeper into the products made by Longrich. Good evening once again and take care. Catch you all tomorrow. Bye.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Yeah.
Good night. Good night. Thank you all. Lovely family. Good night.